Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Anime Podcasters. I'm your host, Hotshot Ginger, and with me I have the other host who did episode 1 the first time around, but now we're on 101, so it's finally my turn to start us off. JaianMusic, how's it going, buddy?
I have aged so much since that time. I remember that first episode in 1987. I wasn't born yet. No, I'm good, bro. It's good to have you here. It's good to be back. 101, dude, how are we here? How did this happen? I still can't believe we're in triple digits. Like, I feel like I'm going to have this feeling all the way through, like, the 100s.
Because you're too dumb to quit, that's why.
That's so true. That's so true.
And by the way, guys, with us today, starting off the road to 200, we actually have a guest with us starting off this new list. Anthony, I don't know your name. I'm sorry. I think it's just Anthony in my mind. I don't know if you have a web handle.
I do not. No, not at the moment. Okay. Thank you for having me on the show. I feel honored. I'm very nervous.
Don't be nervous. This is like
I feel honored.
Like this is like if you screw up, it's okay. I can edit it out. We'll just edit out the whole guest. You know? Okay.
Just cut you out completely.
He says nothing. Just we have a guest. I don't even say the name.
He's just a spectator. Just spectating.
Exactly. Anthony is a very good friend of mine, and today we're going to be since this is episode 101, this is going to be Anime 101. Anthony has watched little to no anime in his lifetime, so we're gonna just kind of poke and prod and understand why, and maybe introduce him to the concept of anime a bit more. But before we get into that, I just want to highlight Anthony has collaborated with me on many projects. He's the person who I did the whole Chip Machine Sound Painter album with. And he is the voice of the Interrupter and the boss in episode 1 of Get Back Here Hotshot which has dropped. So Hotshot, you get to meet your boss. This is the guy behind the original voicemail, man. This is like he could hire you, you know?
I quit.
Oh, you're fucking fired.
You can't fire me. I quit.
So yeah. Let's get into this topic.
But no, as much as I will just say one last thing on Get Back Here. As much as that voice makes me fucking cringe, just makes me nervous. It is a pleasure to meet you, Anthony.
It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Let's get into it. So Anthony, let's start off with this. What do you know about anime? Like, what is anime to you at this point through what you've what I've talked about and like just other stuff? What is anime to you?
I'm surprised you guys ever have conversations, because that's all Jaden talks about, anime and music.
Well, we talk more about music, but yeah, he has suggested a few animes for me to watch. I still haven't. As you may have guessed.
I mean, what are, out of curiosity, what are a few that he's suggested?
I remember one of them being Death Note. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's the only one I could think of at the top of my head right now.
If you're like Jaden, you'll like it. If you're like me, you'll throw it in the fire.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just can't get into it. Death Note it's a really like deeply involved intellectual one of like crime solving, or like it's always a game of cat and mouse where the mouse is always one step ahead, or sometimes the cat gets ahead, and it's just constantly like that. But it's really intellectual of like strategy, and like escaping the cop really is the story there with supernatural elements in it. I like the supernatural stuff, but I'm just like, it's way too brainy for me. I like just watching a show where I can just like sit back, relax, and
right.
Just,
so what would be an example?
Turn my mind off, or
sorry.
For me, one of the ones I really like is Zombieland Saga.
Okay.
So Zombieland Saga is so it's actually a music anime, where someone wants to save the city called Saga, and they do this by resurrecting pop idols or wannabe pop idols and bringing them back as zombies, but disguising them as real people when they actually go out on stage.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
So they actually do sing songs and everything, but they branch out from just like pop idol music. Like there's a rap battle in like the first episode.
No way.
I think they do a country song at one point.
Oh man.
And it's always just like hiding the fact that they're zombies, but still living out their lives or their new lives as idols. So it's honestly really funny. It has some of my favorite characters in it. It's just a really more of an easygoing one. Plus, I tried to pick a movie one to suggest, or not a movie one, music one to suggest, since I know that's what your guys' forte is.
Definitely.
Awesome.
It's just a really really cutesy funny one, as opposed to just like I have to think 100 moves ahead at all times, or I'm not gonna follow this at all.
But that's like,
I guess it's like a mindset,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, which that's my mindset. I mean, that's why like I even have my sister podcast off of this for Cast. It talks more about shows like that and more about the pervier side of anime, as opposed to what Jaden likes talking about.
No, definitely. But like I don't know, like to me when I was first introduced to anime, I felt like it was this gateway to a million different series where like all your heroes exist and all of these crazy things that would never happen in real life are possible. So that to me is the appeal of anime in a sense. But I'm trying to think, as a person who's barely watched any or hasn't been introduced to any really, like, what's your perception on anime? Just in general, do you see it as something that could interest you, or is it just something that's
Absolutely.
out of the blue? Like, what?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
is something that interests me. The thing is, like, I truly have no excuse. I truly have no excuse for not watching anime because, there's been a pandemic. I've been at home watching, like, had time to watch it.
Yeah, so if there's no excuse, if there's a time for no excuse, it's now.
But it does look super cool. It takes a lot for me to get into a show. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why, but
No, I get
definitely
it.
looks something like it would be something I'm interested in.
In all honest to God, Anthony, you sound like the most extreme version of me. And I only say that because, like, anytime Jaden suggests a show or my roommate Kyo suggests a show, I'm always like, yeah, I'll check it out later. I never do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But then eventually I'll crack down on
Oh
it.
my god, you guys have that in common. I literally just realized this now. You guys are like, that's literally like the only time I've ever gotten Hotshot to watch one show was because he lost a bet. Like, that's how bad it got,
Hey,
dude. I was like, you're gonna watch
hey, at
one
least I
anime, and
acknowledged
we
the
made a
bet and
bet, and
still
you didn't win it.
watched
And I was
it.
like, good.
It
Now you
sounds like
have
if I
to
was
watch it
Anthony, I
because you
still
lost
won.
the bet. Yes.
It's like, man, fuck your bet. No, I'm still not watching it.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
like,
this
no,
is my
I'm out.
idea.
I'll still do the podcast, but
yeah.
I'm not doing
Go ahead,
this.
I should. Okay, I'll go for it. Outside of anime, what are some of your favorite shows? And maybe we can find animes that are kind of similar to that. That was my idea, to like see if
That's actually what I was going to ask too. If you're
Oh,
not
man.
really in or haven't found anime you're into, what are you into?
Okay, this is super embarrassing, but I like sitcoms. I like How I Met Your Mother,
Okay.
Friends, The Office. Oh, The Office is a big one.
Oh,
Actually.
so you like? Oh, I love this.
Oh,
Because
you're
you
one
like
of
slice
those.
life. You like, yeah, because you like slice of life stuff.
Yeah.
And slice of life is like one of my favorite genre in anime because it is a thing that is very easily accessible.
Yeah.
By the way, I love Friends. I
uh,
don't like the rest of them, but I love Friends.
Yeah. Oh, what's another one? Parks and Recreation. Have you ever?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other sitcoms. Or Drake and Josh, iCarly.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
No, okay. But yeah, slice of life is really easy to get into in anime because, like I was saying with Zombieland Saga, it's really easygoing and really easy to get into, especially when the comedy's good. Like one of my favorites is called Lucky Star. It's these four classmates who go to school and just basically go about their everyday life, but everything is super exaggerated. Like there's an otaku diehard who she has like a whole bunch of anime figures, a whole bunch of wall scrolls, a whole bunch of manga. Plays nothing but or does nothing really but play games. There's the tsundere archetype with the twin tails, and just kind of just treats it like it's not like I'm not doing this because I like you or anything like that kind of thing. There's the really cute basically like she gets away with everything because she's so cute and so likable, but she's super super ditzy. There's actually kind of two characters like that, but one is like more of an exaggerated version of it. And it's just them going through their lives in different situations. It's like I said, it's really easygoing. It's not really much to think about, but it's a really cute one to get into.
Definitely. I'm gonna take note of that. What did you say it was called? It's
This one's called Lucky Star.
Lucky Star. Okay.
Another one just because I'm on a train here. Another one that me and Kyo actually just recently checked out is called Seki-kun, the Master of Killing Time. It's a show literally just between two characters for the most part. It's neighboring classmates who their desks are next to each other. One is always doing something like super, super, super obvious in class that they're not supposed to be doing, and the other one's trying to stop him. But he does everything from like polishing his desk to fighting with Go to playing dominoes, playing chess, playing shogi, and just basically or paper sumo. What is and the first episode it is fire or dominoes with a firework.
Oh,
So it's just like he's all very clearly doing what he's not supposed to be doing, but that's kind of the entire joke is like what is he going to do next time?
okay.
But it's kind of beautiful. It's one that like just got a dub, so like just got English, but it's one that me and him like instantly just binged all the way through.
That's pretty awesome.
They're really 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 short episodes.
I'm trying to think of like an anime that which anime in your this is probably your area of expertise actually, Hotshot. Which anime is the most
Yeah, slice of
which
life
one
is
is
me.
most sitcom like? Like which one is basically
Which
the anime
one?
sitcom?
There's several. You heard all the sitcoms he listed off. There's more anime
no, but
than
like
that.
which
When it
anime
comes to
is the
sitcom
most
anime.
sitcom like?
Honestly, it probably would be Lucky Star. I mean, fuck, Kyo's even like working on a project related to making Lucky Star into a full-on blown sitcom. Laugh
Oh my
track
god,
and
I'm
all.
editing that right now. Yeah.
So-
Okay, fair enough. I've never actually watched
Yeah.
Lucky Star. That's the thing. So because I'm seeing like the difference now in even more between you and I because Anthony seems to
we've
have
only-
more of an interest. That
We've
would
only
be
gone into
based on what
one
you watch.
genre. Surely Anthony likes more than just one thing.
Yeah,
No,
for
he
sure.
doesn't. Anthony only likes sitcoms and he only eats bread and milk for breakfast, okay? That's Anthony. That's plain old Anthony. That's
Wow,
all he
rude.
does.
You have a
no.
problem with your like I said, all your friends are in your head, and this is why. But if I tied one that's a sitcom as well as tying into music, it honestly either would be Zombieland Saga, because like I said, the comedy is just all over the place with it, or it would also be K-On! K-On! Is literally about a high school band who is just trying to like join up the ranks and like go to this concert and perform on stage, but it's still filled with like that is the main goal, going to the concert and practicing with the instruments and building relations with friends, but they still get into, for lack of a better word, shenanigans with each other.
It's
Like
basically
one
like
time
an.
they
it-
one time they
it's
they
basically
rent
an.
a
Oh, go ahead.
one time they rent a beach house that one of the girls' families own for like a full weekend, and three of them just like full on take out to the beach, just like want to have fun, want to just fool around and everything else. When the one in the group is like, guys, we need to be practicing, and it's just kind of like there's a straight man and there's all these not straight men. It's just another really easygoing one. It may not be more sitcom as much as like kind of like almost soap opera-esque, and I only say that because it's like it's funny and everything, sure, but at the same time it's like there's still a main objective here. It's still the go to the concert and everything. So the more sitcom one probably would be Lucky Star or My Ordinary Life, now that I think about it.
What I was gonna say about K-On! Though, Anthony, I feel like it's like the anime version of our university degree at that point. Like it just sounds
What
like,
do you mean?
oh, they do
What do you mean by
music
that?
and they go to school and they're shenanigans. I'm like, yeah, that's it's pretty accurate. That sounds exactly like what I lived.
I was
in
I was going to say
university.
the one you just told me, but we said that off podcast, so it wouldn't make any sense.
right. No, I see what you mean. But what other series do you
please say
enjoy, Anthony?
superheroes.
What other
Please say
genres
superheroes.
outside of anime
like TV shows,
do you like watching?
I
Or really
absolutely
in general. Please say you enjoy superheroes.
I love superhero movies like Marvel. I just rewatched Endgame and what's the other one I can't think of.
I actually
Infinity
just
War.
showed Kyo Age of Ultron for the first time too.
Oh really?
He never saw it. Me and him both saw Infinity War and Endgame in theater together,
Okay.
but he never saw Age of Ultron.
Man.
But with superheroes,
Oh God, here we go. This is gonna be a long one.
two really really, 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 really good shows that you can check out. My Hero Academia and One Punch Man. They are amazing. One Punch is literally this one ordinary guy who has gone through such a strenuous, hardcore training regimen for the past year, I think he said. And he can literally KO anyone with one punch. But the superhero characters and the villains and everything you meet are so fucking exaggerated and charismatic. It's impossible not to get into it because it's so hilarious. Especially if you like superheroes and superhero stereotypes.
Absolutely. Oh, that sounds.
And My Hero Academia. Have you ever seen the Disney movie Sky High?
No, I have not.
Have you ever seen the movie Zoom?
Oh my god, no.
Zoom with Tim Allen. Okay, no. So it's a whole bunch of the new world or like next gen superheroes going to. Okay, you know the X-Men then.
Absolutely.
Because you're like Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like X-Men. All these kids are going to university, going to school and everything, learning about the hero world that they're in, but also learning how to master and use their powers to become a hero.
Okay.
You either become a hero or a villain, and it depends on the path you take.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. If you check out any anime first for long term, please check out MHA. Please check out My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Because it's one that early on in my and Jaden's friendship, he had to, don't know why, he had to coax me into it, like saying, "It's superheroes. You love superheroes."
Oh my god,
know,
it was
I
like
do, yes.
the hardest
Still had to
struggle
coax me
ever.
into watching it. But once I finally watched it, I'm like, I shouldn't have waited. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, to the point where like I have both the games that came out because I'm more of a gamer than a watcher. So like if there's an anime I can play, I'd much rather play it.
Okay.
So I have both the games. Good God, how many games do I have for One Piece? But it's like,
All of them.
My Hero Academia. If you love Marvel, you might not feel as strongly about MHA just because it really is an anime and there is a very clear difference about Marvel and this, but you'll still very much enjoy it.
Definitely, I'm gonna keep
actually
note of that.
There's even a Spider-Man clone if you look close enough.
Oh really?
But instead of webs, this guy uses tape like out of his elbows and everything, and he still swings around.
Same concept.
But if you look at him fight, and if you look at the way he moves and everything, like he sticks to walls, he swings on that. He's very clearly Spider-Man.
I'm curious to know, Anthony, between the two genres, between slice of life and heroes, which one in the anime domain would interest you more right now?
Definitely heroes.
Okay, and that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah,
And
check
then
out My Hero Academia.
This is what I'm thinking though. I'm
can't-
thinking My Hero Academia is a great anime to check out in the first few that you watch. It's way more lighthearted. It's so hilarious. I feel like, Anthony, when I described Death Note to you, do you remember me telling you how I feel like it's the anime that non-anime watchers can enjoy? Do you remember me saying that?
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Vaguely.
Okay, I mean, you told Anthony, not me, so yeah, obviously I don't remember it. I was just gonna call that
One
out.
Punch Man is similar in that sense because of how light and how easy and how hilarious it is to watch. Like, just think about the fact that, like, this dude can KO anyone in a single punch. Like, how are you going to make that interesting? Just based off that premise, you want to watch it, right? So I think One Punch Man would be a good one.
He kind of already does that. Because what Saitama, the main character, does in One Punch, really, he's a hero for fun, and he wants a fight, he wants a challenge, something that takes more than one punch. So whenever it always ends in one punch, he's like, fucking damn it! Just like, it happened again! Just like a really bad habit that you're trying to kick, but it just keeps coming back no matter what you do.
I'm thinking still probably what's the title? Not the punch.
Not One
Not
Punch.
One Punch.
My Hero Academia.
My
My Hero Academia.
Thank you.
That's honestly when I was.
I was thinking One Punch. You know him
But
too well,
hearing-
Hotshot. Stop stealing my friend. I was supposed to say pineapple on the phone.
He's me.
He literally is you,
Look,
though.
he doesn't watch anime. You suggest he likes superheroes. He got my superhero references.
Stop it!
He's me.
Stop it!
You have a hotshot in Canada. Why am I here? But I was just gonna say
But what
so
were you
My
gonna
Hero
say, sorry?
Academia and One Punch are like more common recent anime. But hearing that you haven't really watched anime all that much, Anthony, just reminded me of like my past in anime, like with Digimon and Pokemon, and when those ones were coming out. Did you miss those growing up then,
I
or
didn't
did you
watch.
see any of
I
them?
didn't see any of them.
Okay,
I've seen Pokemon, but mostly because my brother had it on the TV and it was there, but I never really got
okay,
into it.
okay. It just kind of caught me off guard only because of the fact that like literally everyone I've met almost has at least
I
watched
know, and I'm
Pokemon when they were a
so
kid or
ashamed
know
of
what
it.
it
I'm
is.
so ashamed.
Don't be.
I'm this late in my
No.
life, and I
I mean,
haven't
hell,
seen.
hell, hell, hell. Off podcast, I showed you one of my Switch controllers, and it has a Pokeball design on it,
Yeah,
and you still got it immediately, though you didn't watch Pokemon.
yeah.
If you had looked at it and even for a second longer, or hell, just straight up said, "I don't know what that is," then you have the right to be ashamed
To be fair, I don't think anybody could look at a Pokeball and not know what it
and
is.
not know what it is at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's.
Just a baby fresh out of the womb.
Oh my
Here, what
God.
is this? Pokeball.
Gotta catch them all.
Do-do-do.
Actually, there was a joke when I was in high school, because my last name is Acaci, and people would say, "Gotta catchy 'em all." It's
Oh, God damn
such
it.
a stupid joke.
I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, growing up, everyone kept calling me Austin Powers. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't get the joke because I don't know what that character is. And then I saw how much Austin was scoring in those movies. I'm like, thank you.
It's a compliment. Sure.
I'm hilarious and
Oh,
I get the
God.
girl.
Anthony, what other series do you know that are in anime? Like, but prior to this podcast, you knew about Death Note. I think you mentioned Avatar. What's your experience with Avatar, which is like the American
Not real
anime,
anime,
not
okay.
a real anime?
Yeah.
What was your question?
Jaden considers it anime enough for this list, but not enough to
I
be
appreciate
an
that.
actual anime.
I appreciate that very much. I feel very included.
No, I love anime, but at the same time, I'm just like, you keep yelling at me like it's not anime, and then you bring
Okay,
up Avatar.
I
and
have
I'm
a
just like,
genuine question though. Why isn't it
go for it.
anime? Like, I get why it is, but truly, why? What's the exact reason why?
So it's an American cartoon. In order to be designated as anime, 9 times out of 10, it has to be animated in Japan.
Japanese. Okay.
And I say because anime is Japanese animation. That's why it's called anime. But I say 9 times out of 10 because there is one show over here that was made in the States that does qualify as anime because the creator legitimately came out to say, yes, this is an anime. I created this as an anime, and that is Rooster Teeth's Ruby. So the creator has to acknowledge it as an anime, and 9 times out of 10 has to be
Yeah,
animated.
like
in Japan.
it's really like
Wow.
produced in Japan. Really, what defines if it's an anime or not. That's like that's like the golden rule of it. I feel like
Okay.
it's one of those rules that like over time kind of got bent a bit more with like Ruby and like Avatar. Some people consider it to be like people obviously say it's anime influenced. It's got different like you could tell when a show is anime influence for sure. You could see, you know, like the faces or the expressions or in the voice acting, the exaggerations, the inflections in characters.
Actually, hell, another example of that, taking influence from anime, like not entirely anime, but very clearly anime based. Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have seen that, right? I'm
I'm
going
sure
purely
Jaian
based off
has showed me at least some of it.
Robin, Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire.
Okay,
Nothing.
no, that doesn't.
I don't
really
think
mention
I- okay.
anybody's.
Damn, I was really going off of the he likes superheroes. Maybe he knows this because a lot of hero buffs know that show. But it's also DC. Is why. So
Okay,
you might just be more of a Marvel buff.
maybe.
So when we talk about heroes and then sitcoms, I feel like we need to do a bit more of a trifecta here. I feel there's like more to your enjoyment, and I really like this the structure that we're going where we're pinpointing styles of shows outside of anime that you enjoy, and then we try to bring it to anime.
Yeah.
What else do you like?
Are you like Jaden and like intellectual stuff, or are you like me and like the pervy stuff? I have a problem.
I don't know how to answer that. No,
Okay.
definitely I would like some humor. I feel like
Mhm.
that's a big one for me. But
Comedy.
yeah,
Yeah,
comedy.
same.
Like I watch American animation. It doesn't count. Wait, have you ever heard of Bob's Burgers?
Of course.
Yeah, so like I watch stuff like that. Um but not Japanese animation.
Okay.
So
So are you into South Park at all?
not a heavy fan, but yeah, I've definitely seen
Okay.
a few episodes.
I'm trying to think of like the raunchier side of American animation. South Park's what just came to mind. Just because Drawn Together is kind of obscure-ish,
Yeah.
so I don't know if you've even heard of that one.
Which
You have
which one?
Drawn Together.
No.
Okay.
No,
You
no
like this
stress.
guy's giving me
But
nothing.
if you're no. But
Absolutely.
if you're like at least a light fan of South Park, one anime
Yeah,
I could
lightly, yeah.
suggest. One anime I could suggest is Panty and Stocking.
Whoa, you're going there?
It goes
Oh,
balls to
man.
the walls.
Oh
I'm going
man.
there. It goes balls to the walls with like sex jokes and everything like that, but it doesn't go as far as South Park.
Okay.
But it is still like very illuminescent of it was inspired by the American cartoon Drawn Together.
Okay.
Like so, which honestly is kinda like South Park, but a little worse. But at the same
But a little
time,
worse,
it's
okay.
still it's in that same genre of show, but it's just an actual anime. But it's most like 98% of its humor is sexual based, and the rest of it is gross out humor. But I have a weakness for gross out humor, and 90% of my jokes are sexual based. So I just have a really strong connection to the show. Like it's one that's hilarious to watch. Um, it kind of has a heroes versus villains thing going on for it. I'm a really big fan of supernatural aspects of it.
Okay.
So like the angels versus demons thing, I really enjoy. And they kill these creatures that are mini demons, but they're called ghosts. So I really enjoy that. It's one that like you can either laugh at how funny it actually is or laugh at what it's actually trying to do.
I mean, the way you just described it, it seems like a perfect balance of all the genres we just spoke about.
Yeah, because there are some.
Don't let
there are
yourself be tricked. Don't let yourself get tricked.
Please.
Don't let yourself get tricked, Anthony. Don't do it, man. Don't go towards the light, bro. Come back. We have Death Notes over here. It's really intellectual.
You just don't want
Giants.
people to like the.
Giants
You
huge
just don't want people to
disapproval.
like the same stuff.
No, bro.
I do.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, for your sanity, Anthony, you definitely want to watch my recommendations. They're
Nah, Giant. The only anime I'll watch is JaianMusic
really
backslash. It was YouTube.com/Giant.
God fucking damn it. That
He
is
got it.
either the worst or the best plug
He hypnotized
ever.
me with that. Like he plugged it all over. Like in university, he would
Yeah,
write it on
no,
the board.
he just
no, shut up. That's not true.
he just took your voice lines and just spliced it into that. That was not your intent at all.
It's not true. I wouldn't.
He's gonna use my voice out of context.
Oh man. I mean, I got a few subscribers off of those plugs. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was
You
gonna
always
say,
gotta
it
grind
took me
hot shot.
101 episodes, but I finally broken the man. Actually, no, I think I broke you on 99. I don't know what I did, but I think I broke you on 99.
I don't even know anymore. I
Do
feel like
explain.
I feel
Okay,
like
I'm
I
just
get
gonna go
fixed.
for
I
it.
just get broken and
If
get fixed
you're,
again.
I don't know you well enough to know if this is true or not, Anthony, but I'm just gonna go for it because it's in the genre of shows that I like. If you're a big like you like watching pervier stuff, like there's a lot of ass shots or tit shots or anything like that, it's the window of anime to watch for you is wide because a lot of it is just like at least the animes that I came across like when I was first getting into anime, that might be why I like these genres so much, was just filled with fan service and stuff like that. Like one of my favorites is called Fairy Tale, And even though it's not really all that dirty, um the girls and honestly some of the guys are like always in like really tight clothing and like constrained and let's just say well endowed in a lot of aspects of it. But it's also just like fairy tale itself is just based entirely in friendship. So like the stronger your friendship is, the stronger you are, really. Because like even when it's your face is in the dirt, everything is going wrong. I must protect my friend, and that's a sun power boost. Like it's a really big problem that Fairy Tail has, and I will admit this because it's like not everything can be solved with just I'm going to be the best of friend. But at the same time, it's always just like I like strong friendship connections like that in my shows. And I also like a hint of dirtiness, or sometimes I just like go balls to the walls with the dirtiness. So it's just kind of in that aspect. This doesn't match like any of the aspects we've talked about so far. So I don't know if any of it is interesting you,
Well,
but
I
I'm
mean,
still just suggesting it.
Not that much for the whole like.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, you're good. You're good. I went into this expecting to miss anyway, so you're all fine.
I feel like you're just introducing me to like something. Nah, I'm not interested.
To be fair, a lot of anime comes very
Oh my
dangerously
God.
close.
Absolutely, it does.
Like one that you would not watch, like because this really would just be straight up watching. It's called Shimonetta, a boring concept in a world where dirty jokes don't exist, and it's literally frame by frame by frame is all just filled with innuendos and dirty jokes, but they never directly say it.
Yo, I gotta cut you off really quick. My laptop's at 5%. 1 sec.
Yeah, go for it. Oh shit. Okay.
This laptop at 5% is brought to you by patreon.com/JaianMusic. Make sure to become a patron today and pledge. You could do a $1, a $2, or a $3 pledge. Hotshot has pledged how much this month?
0.
Thank you so much for your support. And don't forget to go on patreon.com/
I've actually taken about $5 from the pot.
Yeah, I just sent you my Patreon money.
Yeah, it's just like here. This is just for dealing with me.
Exactly.
$5 is not enough.
I understand like Hotshot's like interest is way more in that like lewd and like pervier side of anime. And mine is obviously way more on a more intellectual a thriller, like thinking very quickly
So
type
that
of
really-
anime.
sorry.
I feel like
That interests me a lot too. That,
go
that
ahead. No,
Really
go ahead,
interests
please.
me a lot. So, I
The intellectual side.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So maybe like, a slight balance, but I think I'd probably lean more towards the intellectual aspect.
no, I'm kidding.
I lost him.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
So in that case, one that I will suggest, this is not one that I like almost at all. There are aspects of it that I enjoy, but this is the one that I lost the bet in order to watch. It's called
No,
Terran
okay, yeah.
Resonance.
You can't. No, okay. I'll take it away. But what you cannot do is generalize my favorite show like that. You can't do that, bro.
Jaden, take
That's
it
like
away,
me,
'cause it's your
like,
anime.
Introducing my new girlfriend to my dad, and I'm just like, "Hi, dad. She's a female. Okay, I'm gonna go by." You can't do that, dude. That's not cool. Like, "Hi, dad. This is my new girlfriend. I don't really know her. I don't really care about introducing her."
Look, I can when
Okay.
it's not my field, and I don't really
my God.
care because I lost.
All right, in all seriousness, Terran Resonance is a anime that I watched back in like 2015 because I found out it's blacklisted in China. And bro, one thing about anime, if it's blacklisted in China, it's probably really good. You know what I'm saying?
There's a reason.
You know, if the Chinese
There's a
government's like,
reason.
Oh man.
yeah, if the Chinese government is like, nah, you can't,
Yeah.
bro, we can't have this, bro. You want all of it in that case.
You're getting me all hyped up for this.
So basically, the idea here, we're in modern day Tokyo, bro, okay? It's a nice day, sunny day, and this building explodes. One of the biggest buildings in the Shinjuku area of Tokyo collapses. It falls to the ground, and for some reason, barely anyone gets killed. No one gets killed, but 200 people get injured. Considering how many people were in that building and how huge of a building it is, everyone's like, how the hell does that happen? The only evidence that the police have is this YouTube video that got uploaded by these two teenagers who are wearing masks, who are hinting at the explosion happening later on that day. So now Tokyo and the police force is all like, what the hell is going on? They try to figure out what's going on. In every episode, there's the plot unravels, and it's one of those slow burns where you find out more and more about why these terrorists are making these attacks, and it all comes to this exciting and like breaks your heart. Watch out without spoiling, because I know you got a spoiler lip sometime. How bad did the ending hurt you? Because to me, I'll always be hurt. I don't want to. I just with the. What do you think, Hotshot? Don't do this to me. Oh my god. Come on, but no, the ending, in all seriousness.
In all seriousness, yeah, too. I'm just like, okay, you took the one thing I
Why did you spoil?
I didn't say what the one thing was. It could have been a beer can for all you know.
Could you imagine? But yeah, in all seriousness, the ending is just like, it's one of those epic endings that like I will never forget. So that's basically how the anime is set. So what are your thoughts on that, Anthony? Please.
That sounds incredible. That sounds like something I would watch. I already see Austin, like, he's like disapproving.
Hotshot, the audience can't see you, so can you vocalize your disappointment, please?
Sample that.
I'm gonna use that. I mean, I got him curious.
I got him curious about panty and stocking, so I guess one on your side is due.
The true thing is that I don't like sticking to one genre. Like, it just depends on my mood.
No one does. Then what's the point, right?
Yeah, like it depends on my mood.
Yeah, sometimes you want to feel happy and watch something funny and comedic. Some other times you just want to get real sad, and then you want to watch something that just makes you sad.
Stop saying that.
What, sad? Honestly, it's a reference. Sad. It's honestly a reference to another YouTuber I watch who said it that one way in one of his videos.
Fair enough. But what I wanted to say though is I feel like eclectically we kind of went over our recommendations, and I want to know, like, Anthony, out of like everything we've spoken about, I know you don't remember all the names of them because there's too much information being No, it's all good, bro. The magic of the podcast is that you can now go back and listen to yourself get confused over and over until your last day on Earth. You're welcome.
Oh, great. Oh, right. This is on the internet. It's there forever.
You're welcome. No, but in all seriousness, which theme, what entices you the most? What interests you the most out of everything we described?
Like before, I have a guess, but I want to see if I'm right.
Oh, man. Can you just refresh me the names? Because
so we had One Punch Man.
Okay.
We had One Punch Man, Zombieland Saga, Lucky Star, My Hero Academia, Panty and Stocking, Terran Resonance.
Okay. Terran Resonance is the one Jaian was just speaking about. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one, My Hero Academia, and One Punch Man. Those are my top three, I'd say. 3 out of 5. My top 3 out of 5.
I was thinking Hero was at least going to be in there. That was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, absolutely. It does interest me.
Honestly, the one you should start with is One Punch Man, because it's the most. You don't need to turn on your brain for that one. If you're like getting introduced to a brand new thing, I don't want you to be actively like thinking and like being like, okay, because Thank You Terror is going to be like information from the get-go.
If you get into One Punch, Anthony, the song is never going to leave your head.
Are you kidding me?
It's just always going to be in your head.
It's going to be washing dishes and
especially
humming the theme song.
Yeah. Like literally the way the first 2 lyrics of the song are just going to be in your head even if you don't watch the show anymore.
I'm just going to call up Jaian at like 2 a.m. God damn it. Why the fuck did you show me this?
And then I'm gonna call you back and be like, okay, let's go to McDonald's right now, get in the car.
Actually, especially I'd say if you're a music guy, which you are, then you really will get into the rhythm and the beat of it, and it really will be stuck in your head. Me, I'm just a performer and I'll sing, but I don't like have any like putting tracks together or anything like that, talent like you guys have. I just have I'll sing every now and again.
I don't know where is there any other stuff we should mention or talk about. I feel like this is like a nice spot where we really got like Anthony's intent and interest, and I'm understanding where he's coming from more. Is there anything else? Any other questions you had, Anthony?
Yeah.
I think we could slowly start wrapping things up. Personally,
It was my low-key way of asking, are you a gamer?
Actually, no, I'm not at all.
Okay. All right. Yep, I lost him. He likes Hair in Resonance. He's not a gamer. He likes superheroes. That's a plus, but
I feel like it's
awesome. And he's my boss. I hate him already.
He's dead to me.
Look, I said it's a pleasure to meet you. I take that back. I just don't want to anymore.
I don't want to fucking know anything about you.
I'm done. Jaden, wrap us up so I can
oh
go.
My God. No, Anthony, I really want to like extend like an appreciation to like for you coming on the podcast. I think you did very good considering this is like.
No, dude, thank you so much. And I just want to add something. I feel like the fact that I didn't watch anime is because I didn't know where to start, and you guys truly helped me out with that. So I'm gonna
because when you have like literally over 5 or 50,000 different options, where will you start, right?
aside from the classics, but yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
So here's what I propose. Regardless of you watching an anime or not, we should like check back in like 30, 40 episodes down the line or something. I don't know, like later on down the line, let's just check in and see like.
I'd be glad to be back.
It's just convincing you to watch more, and we just bring up the exact same ones. Hey, I'm down. Less work for me.
I'll be just as shocked every time you guys bring up the topics. I'll be like, I did not know that.
We're just like, Anthony, I know you are. We have recorded proof that you are.
I have no recollection of saying that.
yeah. All right, let's wrap things up in that case. Any final thoughts, Anthony, that you want to put forth before you wrap things up?
No, I don't think so. Sorry. I'm good.
Final thoughts. I mean, I gave you shit there at the end, of course, because I mean, you're a guest and you're Jaden's friend, so of course I have to give you shit because you know the pain,
Naturally.
you know the struggle.
Absolutely, I
But
do.
it really was good to meet you and get your take on everything, and the fact that you like at least some of the shows that I like that Jane doesn't, that I got you into or at least curious about. I'll take.
Perfect. My final thoughts, personally, I'm just really glad we got Anthony on the podcast. It's been like a long time coming that I wanted to like have him on. I've been mentioning this to him for like a year or two. I was like, oh, you should come on and talk about anime. He's like, what the hell would we say? I don't watch any. I'm like, bro, we'll figure it out. And Anime 101 was literally like the perfect opportunity for that, and I feel like I'm really glad it occurred like that. So I'm just very grateful for having you on, and we got more guests lined up on the podcast. We're gonna have Retro Gamer coming back. I'm already talking with Azric. We're gonna have more people coming back on, some good old familiar faces. So let's do some plugging. Hotshot, where can people find you online? What are you up to on your corner of the internet? Most importantly, are you uploading on your channel in 2021?
Yeah, because I've been actually doing a project that I've been uploading. I've just taken a break because everything sucks. You guys can find me over on my channel, Hotshot Ginger, where, like I said in about the beginning, middle-ish of this podcast, you guys can run to the sister podcast, PonsuCast, that I do with GoProkyo, and talk about the funnier side of anime or the dirtier side of anime. Basically anything that Jaden doesn't want to talk about on his channel, I talk about on mine. You guys can also find me right here on Jaden's channel, because since I passed the milestone of 100 with him, he's probably not going to let me leave anytime soon. And you guys can find me on Twitter at
Amazing.
Costume
And
Geek.
also, PonsuCast now has a audio download for free on my SoundCloud. If you go on soundcloud.com/JaianMusic.
Oh, right. I forgot
So-
you did that for us.
Yeah, I got you,
forgot
bro.
you did that
I
for
support
us.
my
Sorry.
friends, bro. So if you guys want a free audio version so you don't have to listen to it on YouTube only, you can head over to my SoundCloud for that. Anthony, you make a lot of music. You DJ a little bit. Anything you want to plug?
I have nothing going on for me right now other than the
Yes.
sound painter that I made with you. So
The Sound
you can
Painter
go
by
right
Chip
ahead
Machine
plug
and
that.
Acaci. It's a 12-track electroacoustic album. We had no struggle whatsoever to make. It was very easy. We just made 12 songs in one night, like a boss. But no, in all seriousness, it's an album we put together. We put out a few months back. It's doing great. A lot of people are loving it. It's experimental music. If you guys want to like get really stoned and listen to something that's going to make you trip out, like definitely check it out. But in all seriousness, I think it's an album that you're really that's really cool. It covers ambient music, glitch music, electroacoustic music, experimental music. We even have like vocals in there. It's completely different from anything I've ever made before. So, and finally, for myself, you can find me at JaianMusic everywhere on social media, and you can follow the podcast at Anime Podcasters. Who does the artwork, Hotshot?
That would be GoProkyo.
So, tell me more about GoProkyo.
He's a friend
Uh-huh.
who lives with me.
Are his rates affordable?
Probably.
Is he the best artist in the game?
No. GoProkyo is our artist for our podcast. He's also the artist over on PonsuCast. He is very affordable rates. He is one of the best guys that either of us have met. Then again, neither of us have met very many people. So, but he is a really good friend of ours. So please go support him. And if you need commissions, they're always open.
All right. So for myself, Anthony and Hotshot, this has been another episode of
Anime Podcasters.
Bye, guys.
Bye.